Welcome back. Previously, we learned about an informal letter, and we identified the meaning of an informal letter as letters that we write to our friends and share ideas with them. And we identified some features or part of an informal letter, such as address, date, salutation, body or message, and others. In this lesson, we shall be looking at an example of an informal letter. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to be able to identify an example of an informal letter. Now, let us identify a question from the BECE 2015, question 1 of the first sitting. You have won a scholarship to study abroad. Write a letter to your friend telling him or her at least 2 things that you will miss away. The first thing that you have to do is to identify the type of composition or essay. This is an informal letter. Why is it an informal letter? Because of the friend. Because of the friend. Write a letter to your friend. Now, the second thing that you have to do, so the first thing that you have to do is to identify the type of essay. When you are given a question, identify the type of essay. Then the next thing is that you also identify the features or the part of the essay. Then, the next thing is that you also look for the topic or the content, what the question is requesting for. So you identify the content. Very good. Now, the content refers to the topic, the central idea of the question. The topic. The first thing and the second thing and the third thing has been identified. Now, what do we do now? This is my page. Assuming this is my page. This is my page. So we are going to write it here. Write a letter to your friend telling him or her at least 2 things. So you have to identify the 2 things before you can put them together. What are the 2 things when you travel abroad you will miss? The first thing can be your family. So you write them somewhere, your family, then culture. There are so many things that you will miss away, but these are the 2 things that we can identify for now. So you come here with the address. You write your address at the right-hand corner, at the top corner of your page. So this is my address. Assuming we are using the school address, I can use a school like the Assume MA Basic School. P.O. Box 1030. So Wager, Accra. Very good. Then the date. We write the date also. The date can be 20th March 2021. Then we come to the salutation. Dear Daniel, comma. The address, I didn't add any comma or full stop to it. If I have to add comma to it, then I must include the comma and the full stop together. If I'm not using any punctuation, then I have to leave it like that. So the next thing is that you are going to write the body or the message of the letter. So you are then going to explain to your friend you introduce that I am happy, I am glad, or I am happy to write you this letter. The reason why I'm writing you this letter is to explain two things that I will miss away, or I have missed away whilst I am at abroad, or whilst I've traveled. Therefore, then you begin to explain. You take it one by one. You take it one by one. Family. Then you explain. Yes, people who travel always miss their family, their parents, their wives and children, and even the extended family. Also, you can also, after writing something about the family, then you also explain the culture. Culture is the way we live. Food is culture. The food that we eat in our country or in our region is different from other regions. The food that we eat is part of our culture. The clothes that we wear is part of our culture. Even the language that we speak is also part of our culture. So this must all be included in your explanation. After that, then you write your subscription. That is yours friend. Yours friend. Yours friend Michael. Very good. So far, we have studied about the informal letter. And we have studied about the features of an informal letter from the BEC 2015. In the next lesson, we shall be looking at semi-formal letters. See you in the next lesson.